Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
And hello, Friar. You're already here before we were
Hello.
almost ready.
Yeah. Well, ish. Yeah. We're ready.
I just realized that Clara was discussing your cat game that you're working on. I don't know what to
He
call it.
said he recently calculated paw contacts. Impressive.
We got it open on the game dev Discord. But yeah, we're supposed to do some game dev this morning. How's our...
Hello, Hypno Twist.
Oh, hey, Hypno Twist, welcome back. I made a cookie clicker.
Nice.
Right, show it off. How's Dogcam doing? They seem a bit like...
Oh, good.
Is that better? It's a bit of a distant Dogcam today. They have you can see like a black little thing there. That's the Chihuahua.
It's the Chihuahua
lying
moving slightly.
Yeah, hugging
She's
the
alive.
can. Yeah. I know it's amazing cookie clicker. Yeah, everyone's hyped for the cookie clicker now. We, on the other hand, we are planning to continue our dialogue system.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
What do you think we are working on today?
I don't know.
Right. And there are only 2 upgrades. Well, that's not much of a cookie clicker now. Want to play it? Yeah, go for it. Send the link. I thought cookie clickers were supposed to have endless upgrades.
Are they supposed to have? I haven't played that many cookie clickers.
No, that's because you shouldn't play too many cookie clickers. I'll open it up here.
I love it's called cookie clicker thing.
How long do you spend on this? I'm downloading it now. Oh, Fogsite! Good morning!
Good morning!
Nice to have you here. At the moment, I got a bit sidetracked with opening Hypno Twist Cookie Clicker.
Crystal, what did you do here?
Oh, you know, I made a lineup of blueberries.
Oh yeah, we changed your little pips. I forgot that.
Yeah.
We managed to fix it.
Yeah, we...
Oops, I bugged it out now.
Yeah,
Oops.
don't talk to the same person twice.
I don't know, there's a long line of them.
That will break it, unfortunately, because I'm just testing how the little pips come and follow after. Once I had a cookie clicker running in the background for half a year, never again. Right, you learn from your mistakes, I guess. I got the cookie clicker open.
Oh, am I just gonna hear like click,
Right
click,
here.
click, 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 click now?
It's I would say that the UI is very basic. Oh, that's a clicker, yeah.
Chris is not very good at doing the clicking part, I'm afraid.
I can't upgrade. I'm at 17, 18, 20. Okay, now
Can you upgrade now?
Yeah.
You can upgrade. Oh, you can do double the amount now. Chris is doing really well.
Well, it's serving its cookie clicker purpose. I'm going up to 75 much faster now. Okay, I think I've seen what I need to see. Cool. I'm not sure if the world needs more cookie clickers.
Oh, he worked on Udemy, by the looks of it.
All right.
So
Yeah, why not?
he's learning.
And talking of Udemy, we bought some new courses on Udemy ourselves.
Yeah, but that was for like web dev, so that's React stuff.
Yeah. Getting more into TypeScript and
I just
React.
have way too much fun with these little bits following afterwards.
But yeah, our game has changed a little bit. We are going to be having some...
Oh my god, Jeebus!
That movement is not quite working yet.
No, it kind of distracted.
Yeah, we have some pips which are going to be following Mr. Pips. And they have way too big dust clouds. And they go very sporadic when we jump.
Sorry, I'm way too much.
I really like when you walk back into them.
I know. No, I did it myself, but Udemy taught me. Yeah. That's what I meant. I said it wrong. Yeah.
Turn around, walk back into them.
No.
See? They all run away from you. They like to keep their distance.
No. They don't like me. Yeah, I was gonna go talk to this little lady over here. This
Yes.
little lady. Oh my, no, I can't. Fine.
They boosted you forward. Yeah, I need to
Did you
figure out.
change this? Oh yeah, and you are. I'm Kevin. You're not Kevin. No, I'm lying. Should be told I'm not sure. You're still like Billy. Chris, have you been writing scripts again?
Maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
Billy.
Yeah, I might have been writing this. You haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
not good. Not good.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should fix this.
probably fix
So
this.
yeah, that's the. If you go back and talk again with the conversation system, it will start from the second part of the conversation.
Again, yeah.
And not include the first part of the conversation. And the little yellow box underneath, that's supposed to be like a talking arrow.
But it's not a very good talking arrow. It's a box.
Well, it's placed
It's
in
a
the right
box.
location, right?
It's a box.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That's why we're working on making
That's
this
why I'm called
UI,
a silly Billy.
this UI a little bit better.
No.
Anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? Doing some game dev yourself?
Is it cold or is it warm? Are you enjoying tea or enjoying coffee?
It's really chilly here.
I'm giving you a lot of choices here, guys.
We need to enjoy our tea. I hear like Chihuahua snoring over there. Yeah. In the background.
No, you haven't fixed. This is the old conversation system. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that one still
you only have it on-
works, I think, without throwing any errors.
On what was? Is her name Blue Sue?
Yeah, at the moment she's called Blue Sue.
Okay, she's Blue Sue. Hello, Blue Sue. I'm gonna call her Blue Sue. Blue
Mm.
Sue. What am I gonna call my pips? You realize, I've cheated. I've got 6 pips.
Yeah, that's because I'm testing the pips.
Ah.
Or
6
you're
pips.
testing the pips. Whichever testing
Have
the
you
pips.
have you seen how sporadic they are? Yeah, I have way too much fun. Yeah, we're doing a conversation system. Sorry, guys.
Getting a bit sidetracked. As usual.
We'll talk to this little girl. Okay, so yeah, that's what we did.
So the XE has a dialogue script attached to it, and it has these entries. And
Yeah, entries.
did I type? Is there a typo? Okay, do not fix the typo because you're gonna lose the entire conversation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, then we can write a new one.
Oh no, I don't want to lose it.
Did I put an R? Me in English.
Entries.
Hmm.
No, NR trees. I don't know. We'll just
Friar93 says he's gonna do some weekend game dev too, probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Gonna work on the paw contact. I really like that in your daily updates on the Discord. Fogsite is pretty cool. They're working on our mobile game. You can rename
it
with...
with an attribute.
Oh, can you? How does that work then? Because I mean, like, if we rename it in the script, it's gonna lose all context there. Oh, he means like you put like serialized field.
Yes.
And you can probably put another one which just changes the label name or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But I think it's best to actually fix the typo properly.
I just gotta look for NR trees. Okay, I mean, you've spelt it wrong as the function as well.
Huh? Well,
Yeah.
No, but that's just the same. That's the same one.
That's the same one, is it?
Yeah. If you press F and F2 now, you will do a full rename.
Well, I'm just gonna do this one actually because I don't like.
You don't trust my keyboard.
And I'm stuck. Entries. There you go. I got it right now.
Apply it. Right, folks, I sent us a link on how to do it.
Serialization formally serialize. Okay.
For us right now, it's not important to keep it because Claire has written
a better script.
We've been working a little bit separately the last few days. You've been working on the script. I've been working on things like this. So that's why she has no clue what's going on here. All right.
I want to see.
So basically, you can formally serialize as, and then you write the previous name. And then Unity understands to move it, and then I guess you can just delete that line of code, and then it will still work as long as you've done that for all your scenes.
That is pretty handy. I did not know that.
Man, that was a good tip, folks. I love learning stuff like this. This is really useful. But now we have the fun of writing a new conversation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another entries. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Oh gosh.
Right, so you have entries and entries 2. There's a reason for it.
There you go.
Yeah. So our dialogue system needs to be able to, have the regular conversation. But then you said, like, in some scenarios, we want, for example, if the player has done blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Then have this conversation. And that's when you have entries 2. And the reason I call them entries and not like dialogue is because they do things like giving out the pickups or the
Oh
little
yeah.
pips, and also the entries are like break and stop, continue type thing.
Yeah, because I wanted to see, because I saw it wrong. You had done something fancy pants.
Yeah, so each of the elements you can see they have a type and some text, and you can pick from NPC, player, break, and pickup.
Oh, that is neat. I can say. Blue.
Someone gifted me a sub when I wasn't even in the stream. Didn't know that was possible. Yeah, last time we were streaming, we got raided with like 50 people. That's the most we ever had. So that's pretty awesome.
And someone was gifting loads of subs out, and yeah.
They were raging over the husband and wife dev team, and we were like, yeah. So that was pretty awesome. Lots of subs going left, right, and center. That was the most chaotic stream I remember.
Yeah, it was all of a sudden we had like 50 people just jump in there like, we're doing the most boring thing ever. What?
We were working on the dust from behind the feet. We were like, let's switch it up. We're working on the raft for a bit. And actually now we finished with the raft.
The raft is finished. All the rafting is finished.
Yeah, so you can go rafting in the game.
So then we started rewriting our conversation script and realized how crap it was.
Yeah, because one thing we had with our conversations in the game was that the player couldn't talk back to the characters. So the characters could talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine for Mr. Pips to just keep smiling all the time, but it's a bit...
So it was very hard to tell the story we had written. And as we got into the deep end and how to write it, we now decided to go with little speech bubbles that move.
Which, yeah, seems like an okay idea, I think. Let me just get up to not that area here.
And blue suit. I know. All right, let's have a good conversation.
She also had a pickup, but it didn't work. I guess you haven't programmed that part in.
I don't think so. It's a lollipop. I did not see what you wrote.
No, I said.
You're talking to the guy behind
I
you.
know. I know.
Yeah, it's an index.
Here's a pip.
All right.
Oh yeah, because there's a break. Sorry.
But it's got an out of range thingy. Is that related to our current code?
Yeah, Blue Mary. Is she Blue Mary? I thought she was Blue Sue. Shoot. Oh no. Oh, maybe it's because... No? Oh yeah, probably because I don't have anything in here.
I don't know. But when you double click that, it didn't... Let's see what line that index error was at. Scroll down a bit on the... that one.
Start coroutine?
It's from the other dialogue script. When you spoke with the other dude.
Yeah,
but that one is going to be deprecated, so don't worry about it.
Oi.
So what you can do, you can leave that break there.
Okay.
Instead of writing Pookie everywhere. Right. So if you go into element 4 and put break.
Element 4 and put break, yeah.
You can okay, I don't like doing this, but the text in the break decides on which index it goes back to after the break.
Oh.
So if you put the break on the final one, you can reset it back to element 3. So it will say, here's a pip, here's a pip, here's a pip, here's a pip.
Okay. Okay.
Once you finish the conversation, if you don't do, it will go to the top of the conversation and start, hi, I'm Blue Mary. I know.
Okay, that's interesting.
So you have some flexibility in how the conversation repeats and restructures itself.
Let's just be like, I'm not going to talk to him. I'm Blue Mary, no. He's a pip. I know. He's a pip. I know. He's a pip. I know.
I don't remember you putting, can I see it? Did you put I know?
Yeah. That one.
Who said it? Oh, you said to break the Poohee. I said put 3. Where it says Poohee. On the bottom.
Yeah, put 3.
Put 3.
Like that?
Yeah.
What if I put 2?
Well, then it's going to go down further back.
Okay, I'll put for 3.
But it should have gone back to 0. Maybe it's a mistake. Because it should go back to I'm Blue Mary, not I know. Well, whichever.
We don't know. We're still testing. Oh no, go away, you little blueberry. There you go. It's a pip. It's a pip. It's a pip.
Did she have the previous part of the conversation?
I don't know. I don't know what the previous part of my conversation was.
I'm Blue Mary.
No, she didn't continue to that.
Play it one more time. Play it. We need to see if
I think I'm not going to maximize on play.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then we can see what's happening, because then we can see what the script is.
Probably a good idea.
Go on here. I'm Blue Mary. I know. Break. Pick up. Here's a pip. Break.
Yeah, so it works.
Here's a pip.
Other than it doesn't give the pickups.
Here's a pip. Yeah, it doesn't give a pickup. It's not good.
which we can probably fix.
But no. We don't fix pips. No, pickups are not fixable. I guess, yeah, because
That's probably related.
that's probably related.
No. Wait a second.
No, it isn't.
Because it does player get component, player pickup transform.
Yeah.
Which means where it comes. Ooh.
We have
Actually, go back to it. I think it might be working.
Oh, okay.
As long as that give. Can you check if that give pickup function is called? I mean, in the go back to the script. Just
I
look
don't
out.
think it's called.
No, but just search for it. I think it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is called.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
entry type is equal to type pickup, then we run that function.
Woo. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you go and play the game again and click on it a couple of times,
there was no pips following.
they might be stuck. Let's just have a little.
Oh shoot! Damn it.
Okay, we have.
One pip. That's a fake pip.
Yes. Oh, you're right. They're not working.
See, there's only one pip, one solitary pip here. Let's have a look what you got in your code then. Because you have the player pickup thingy. That's, I guess.
Maybe
you
you should print if it runs that piece of code.
We should indeed. Printy print. Ah. Printy print.
No, print it in quotes or something, not the function.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
But
that's
that,
cool.
no.
Yeah, just print that. Let me know at least it runs or not.
Sure.
I don't know if anybody else hears the dog snoring in the background.
But it's a Moritz.
Yeah.
Banana snoring. We seem to be having a problem at the moment because Winky keeps snoring in the middle of the night.
Oh, and keeps waking Clara
keeps waking me up. And it's like this high pitched like whistling sound from her nose. It's a bit irritating.
We find her like lying like this, and we're like, Winky, just put your head straight and just lie like that, and you'll be fine. And she keeps curling back up again.
Nothing is printed.
Right, so it's not running the function.
Nope.
Because it has
entry type is pickup. Where is this all declared here?
I have an idea.
An enum. Okay. Yes.
What if we on line 90?
990. Where's up here? Yeah.
Print the entry type.
Entry dot type. Oh, today I can't type.
And as we're not maximizing place, they should come up with all the types in the console there as we're going through it. Just note that they're on collapse, so they're kind of go on top of each other. But that's fine. All right, that it.
Player.
Okay.
It didn't say the first one.
It didn't say NPC.
Break is a pip.
It should have said NPC, then player, then break.
It seems to me that it's missing out the first one.
You know what? It is. I know why.
Oh, okay.
Because if we look back in the code,
it says something like -1 or something.
It says next sentence, meaning this does not run on the first one.
Where does it say next sentence?
The function name. We need to make that function run from the very beginning.
Okay. Let's just, I'm just going to copy this.
It's fine, just leave it there.
Okay.
So we know that when it works, we can see that. So when you, I think there's something called like start conversation here or something.
So next conversation, start conversation here.
Yeah. Yeah, this one calls show paragraph directly. I think we should call next sentence.
But this has the coroutine for animating letters.
Yeah, but next sentence calls this function.
Okay, so let's just put next sentence.
Yeah, correct.
Chris is like, no!
There's one issue though, is that next sentence increments the counter by 1. And obviously we want it to start at 0. So we can either pass in a function which decides whether we, or a parameter whether we're going to increment it or not, which I find gets quickly messy, or we can go down 1 before we go into it. And maybe it's best to like make a boolean.
Maybe best make, yeah, I think so.
So maybe we should like next sentence takes like the value next. Yeah, or like in this case it would be the value 0 or something.
Like that.
Yeah, and in the other ones it gives like 1, so we do +1. And if you look inside the function next sentence online, was it 90 something?
Can't remember what was here.
Yeah, we can make it take like either an integer or a boolean. Let's do an integer maybe.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and then call it next. Yeah. And then by default we can make it equal to 1, so we don't have to type it in to all the other ones.
At the top here, or?
Yeah. So you do next space equal. No, on the same line inside the bracket. So. That's how you do defaults.
Next dot.
No, space equal. Good morning, Xrath. We are busy coding our dialogue system,
which Krista has been doing, and I have no idea what the fudge is doing. And Chris is sleepy this morning. And I'm sleepy.
We're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, just equal to 0, so that's our default value. And then when you do entry index, instead of do ++, we can do like plus equals to next. Wait a second, the default value should be 1. Right? So in most cases, we will still increment by 1, except the case where we ask it now to not do it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe it's going to work now. Because now at least it runs through that part which deals with that every time instead of just like starting the paragraph.
Let's see if I manage to do it.
How you doing today, Exy? I remember I was supposed to pronounce it that way now.
I kept calling it Z.
Or that. I'm Bleeding Mary.
NPC.
Player. Break. Pickup. Give pickup.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked. Surely. If you walk away now, see if you have your pickup.
He's there. It's a bit delayed, or I don't know what happened there.
I think it got. That's the thing. I think it got stuck inside of there. If you just talk to her loads more, she'll give you loads more. You'll see that they'll spawn. Okay, this kind of spawn. I think I started to spawn halfway between the player and the NPC, so they kind of.
Those third one, he just suddenly jumped out from nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, and when the distance is greater than 10, they will teleport.
Here's a pip. Yeah, because I just saw him. He's just underneath her butt.
Is it inside the trunk, maybe?
No, I didn't see it inside the trunk. He went underneath her butt. Because, see, there's nothing in there. He's hiding underneath her butt.
I'm not sure if the stream could see that on the...
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry. Let's do this.
Yep.
So, if we click on her, just watch carefully, guys. Come on. Oh, shoot. No, go away. See, he runs into her butt. Oh, no, he went on the other side. No!
Because he wants to keep his distance. Because the more of them you have, the further away they walk.
Let's go further away from her. No, they didn't get stuck in her butt this time around.
They're kind of cool. Exy says he's going to start programming out some mechanics for the prototype today. Mechanics that awesome. Are fit in are really hard to think of. Not sure if it's just me or this game. What game was it again? I feel like I should know.
Was it the VR one?
Oh yeah, it's the audio thingy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that
like
sounds like
audio surf.
Complicated.
Yeah, in terms of like mechanics for that type of game. I've been actually playing Distance the last few games, which is racing game, but it's kind of the same feel to it, I think, like as these audio surf type of games.
I feel like the pips are doing like a Mexican wave or something.
They are.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But maybe you can find inspiration in slightly different related genres, such as...
they keep getting moved out the way. Sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to interrupt you. They keep getting run over.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, yeah, you're saying sorry. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done now.
He can maybe find inspiration in related games or like a slightly different genre, such as a driving game, which Distance is a very different type of driving game. And what I actually really like about Distance is that you, for example, have to flip the car 180 degrees. Obviously, you probably wouldn't be doing that, but you jump between tracks and stuff like that. So it's not just a linear path. It's like you can make choices between like branching paths. But I don't know if that makes sense in a music game. Well, maybe, because then you can choose like different rhythms. But then again, scope creep. Why would you need it unless,
The question was anybody listening to Krista or just watching exactly what I've been doing?
Yeah. See, I'm quite happy with those pips, apart from their jumping movement and their insane dust clouds.
They're not dust clouds, they're fart clouds.
Oh yeah, they're farting, are they?
Yeah.
Right.
That's so cute! Oh, look at them ransom!
So
Yeah,
our
so-
game's gonna have these little pickups.
So when I was writing the script the other day,
mhm.
I ended up finding out that it looked a bit shabby. That we were going to be having pips and that we didn't model them and everything. So like, well, we can have a shortcut. Why don't we just make them baby pips? So they're baby Mr. Pips now.
Yes. And Varak says, "Oh, you got baby fruits there. Hello and good day, Varak. Welcome back. I think I remember this name, if I'm not mistaken.
We do. But yeah, we now have baby pips.
Because we had just like floating spheres behind them. That was like, I don't know, 4 streams ago.
Yeah.
Or something.
I mean, we could have one pickup, which is a bit cheeky, which is a blueberry,
That'd be actually really funny.
and then it'd be like the odd one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That I feel like that would be really cool if we had like one which could become a
What on earth,
blueberry.
Mr. Pips? What on earth are you doing?
Yeah, one challenge you have is the fact that they are physics buddies, so they kind of like.
Although it was Mr. Pips was like squishing really quite a lot, and I don't know why. This looks like some very glowy snow.
Yeah.
I think I haven't fixed the material for that.
No, I think it's the post-processing bloom.
Oh, probably.
That's what makes it glow.
I have been. I did actually play Distance half a year ago for that exact purpose. Neat.
Right. Claire's brother gave me Distance for Christmas,
Yep.
so I've been really enjoying that game.
Yeah, you've been enjoying it quite a lot. All I've been hearing is like, "Does disturb me? I'm having a really, really hard moment." I'm like, okay.
Well, you know, the game really requires you to focus compared to, you know, Life of Mr. Pips. It's quite casual.
Don't worry, Krista. I do exactly the same when I'm doing a Kingdom
Varak's
Hearts
asking
boss.
how the game dev is going. Right.
It's going good. It's going good, I think. We have managed to finish our rafting.
We can go rafting.
Yeah, I just need to
So here we will get the level loader.
no, it's a bit shabby, but you know,
It looks
we lost
shabby.
all our pips, so you know, we've got work to do.
Yeah, that's the thing I've forgotten about. Yeah, we need to
I'm supposed to teleport. Get that faster.
retain our pips between levels.
Oh, they've probably been racing way ahead of us, and yep.
No, I think they're coming down river now.
Going down now.
Yeah. Thing is, I put a 4th one in.
You put a 4th one in.
So this is the 4th one, but he is a really shabby rafter, as you can see.
Yeah, I can see. I can like probably hijack him really easily. Yeah.
Right.
And we got our little reeds in here as well. I've only added a few though.
If you want to find the other rafter, I think they're behind you.
Probably. Let's just turn around.
Wow, new levels! Oh, a lot has changed, I suppose. Yeah, it's been productive December actually,
Yep.
and beginning of January.
Well, yeah, we've been like.
I'm impressed that we since the last episode we didn't have the rafting working.
No.
But it works now.
And you can also hijack, so you know.
Yeah, that we got
scramble tools
working
as well. Oh shoot.
last Saturday. No,
last Saturday.
no, Saturday before.
No, last Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to concentrate to hijack. Ah, damn it. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, like, come on. Come on. Yes, I got him. There you go.
He just flies off. So yeah, we have a GTA style raft hijacking because that's really important to the core gameplay of our game. I started learning Godot engine. Wow, this is certainly
Nice.
not Godot engine. But yeah,
No,
that's
but
really,
it's pretty cool.
it's a cool engine. I have been tempted by it, but I've been like,
We've seen a few people using it.
yeah,
So, wasn't it Dojin Dev was using it as well?
yeah.
For his
He
little
was
game?
talking about that on Twitter. I remember seeing.
Just getting somewhere here.
Yeah, you can raft on land.
On land, but it's not very good. I'll just go. Yeah. Yes!
It's quite a long reach on the distance to interact.
Yeah. I'm very good at hijacking.
I like that screenshot where Pips and Barry was on the same raft. That should be a hidden feature. Yes. So when you saw that screenshot, that's before we had made the thingy to throw them back off again.
Yeah, so when you would hijack it, you could hijack it, but they would just stack on top of each other.
And you didn't have control of the raft. It was still the NPC in control, so you were just in for the ride.
I think I've
But yeah, it would be kind of cool if we did that. Actually, one thing we were thinking of was, well, that we should make 2 of the blueberries stand on top of each other.
Yeah.
And you do that, you know, like what is it called?
Windsurfing? No.
Acrobatics. Yeah.
Acrobatic barriers.
Right? Haven't you seen like, you know, Californian style like surfing, or is it Florida? I don't know. Where they stand on top of each other's shoulders and like all rafting, you know.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I was thinking of that.
Unless I'm just imagining it now. Acrobatics.
Acrobarries.
Varric says, I love that engine because I want to make a 2D game. Pretty neat.
Yeah, I heard people working with 2D in Unity find it to be very like slapped together. Times not everything works together, and it kind of feels a bit weird. So I can understand that if you're focusing on 2D, Unity is maybe not your favorite engine.
No.
I can imagine
there's a lot to
works.
learn.
Yeah. And maybe it's getting better, but I don't feel like it's quite there. Then you have the one floating berry on your left.
I know. No, there's 3 of them. They're just floating at their own speed. No berries were harmed in the making of this game. Just a disclaimer. Very important. I love how wobbly the rafts are.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. We wanted to make sure that it felt a little bit like you actually were rafting, except for the fact that this isn't what rafting's like.
Yeah,
it's
so
speedboat rafting.
Fog site, we were having a bit of like issues like how realistic should we make it to rafting and how much should we make it feel like a speedboat, and it ended up more like a speedboat.
Yeah, so that's what?
But
I thought I got them all.
I don't know. Apparently not. You have one cheeky berry, and
berry.
he's a speedy one. So they have different like ways of taking their path down the river, and some of them are better at it than others.
Damn it!
Oh, there you... Nice one. Very nice. Now you have a floating blueberry.
Oh, because I got 2 rafts there, and there's another raft floating around somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea.
But are we doing the important part of the game?
Oh, no, we're not doing the important game. No, sorry. Oops, come in now. Sorry. Yo, we got the pickups to work. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, of course now we can finally have a conversation, except she keeps giving endless pickups.
Oh, yeah.
But that might not be an issue. You know why?
Why?
Because we set up the conversation to break in a certain way.
Oh, yeah, probably. There's breaking like here, and it's gone back to 3. If I type 2, does that go back to 2 only?
Yeah, so it will go to the element number, right? Because it's index based.
Yeah, okay.
So when you say 2, it will be element 2.
But if, for example, you wanted to go on to entry 2, would that do that?
Oh no, there's nothing which switches over to entry 2, except like you can do an external script which calls it to switch to entry 2.
Oh, yeah, okay, got it.
Right.
Okay.
Because this is just how it's looping back on itself.
Okay. I'm curious. Oh shoot, I overshot. No. There you go. Okay, so should we maybe have it that so I was wondering slightly whether we should have something with the pickup that once it's picked up it'll never go.
I think what's better is if you increase the length of the conversation, have something at the end which is like make the conversation longer, or give the pip earlier in the conversation, you know?
Okay, but that's not the way the scripts are written.
Oh, really? The person again, they should say something different. Or should they be repeating their entire conversation?
No, they should be saying something different.
Exactly, so that's what this is for.
Okay, so if I do break here.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna put size 10.
Yes.
And oops. I put break, and then I just put Blue Mary. I guess I just put that it goes to 5 instead.
No, leave the break blank if you want to just continue.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Right, it's only if you wanted to loop back, which we would do at the last one. Seems like our camera has frozen.
Oh shoot, not again.
I will fix it.
Well, the thingy didn't. I'm surprised. Is this me looking weirdly at Krista instead?
Yeah. Re-enable, disable it.
Yeah. Where is the properties? Deactivate. Activate.
Exi asks, Yes, now our camera is back. Ixie asks, how many levels do we have? Well, we're going to be having, initially it was just 1 level.
4?
But it's 4 seasons. So we decided to break the game into the 4 seasons because our asset density got kind of high. And we want to, make it easier to run on computers. And we don't have any optimized LODs or any fancy things to make the game run smooth. So we were just like, we break it into 4 levels.
Pretty much.
Even though you could have it all in 1 level. Yeah.
I decided to change the conversation now. I'm Blue Mary. I know. Here's a Pip. Oh shoot, I spoke to the wrong dude. No, go away. I'm Blue Mary. Did you forget your name? No, I'm Blue Mary.
Here's the Pip.
Okay, but it repeated again.
Maybe don't maximize so we can see the conversation next to it. So you need to have a break at the end and tell it where it's going to go back to.
Which is going to be number 5.
Yeah, 5. Then it's going to work. And it does not matter. You'll never get to 9.
That's true. Yeah, okay. Got it. I think we get now.
Yeah.
It's low poly already. What would you LOD?
Well, actually, that's a very valid point. Yeah. But there's a lot of things.
Mr. Pips isn't low poly.
Like small detail assets, like branches lying on the ground, which does not need to be rendered unless you're closer to it. And it's a bit weird if that's rendered on the other side of the world, like 500 meters away.
Okay, now it's working.
It's working, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm going to go one pick up here. Hello!
Should we stop all that printing?
Oh yeah, probably should. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I just wanted to check it was working. Where do we put print? Print. Got print here, and we had one other print.
Line
here.
90.
There you go.
Right. So what we could do.
Yes.
Which was my goal for today.
Which was your goal for today?
Yeah.
Oh,
we discussed a little bit of it.
Yeah, we did, yeah. I'm just bullying Krista.
Are we friends anymore?
No, we're not friends.
We're married. What?
Damn it.
So.
About this.
I was thinking, when you talk and they talk, we should be changing the color of the speech bubble.
Yes.
This we agreed on. The strawberry is going to have a red speech bubble and the blueberry is going to have a blue speech bubble.
Oh no, shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, I feel bullied. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to make it yourself then, or do you want my help?
We can work together on it. Yeah.
Right, let's work together on it. So I was thinking we could make a scriptable object.
Which has text that's blue for the brief and red is red for the strawberry.
You okay there? I think she's fine.
Please do continue. I'm brown for the mushrooms.
Yeah, it will be brown for the mushrooms. You recovering or?
This is how an argument in Snuti looks like. Yeah, pretty much actually.
Yep, every time.
Oh.
We do actually, when we walk the dogs, we always walk together. And we, always have our business conversation on walk with the dogs. So this is also what our dog trips looks like.
Yeah. We don't argue much. We just bully each other.
Yeah. So yeah, I never done a scriptable object, but I happened to look at some
Spoonie's tutorial.
Yes, Spoonie has made a cool tutorial, and I looked at that this morning, and I have actually his code open on the side because I was good at preparing.
Which is covered by a light.
Yes, you can bring it on screen.
On screen. Oops. There you go. So this is it. This
if
is
you go to go over to the left one.
This one. This is a scriptable object.
So it's quite simple. You just do system serializable and then create asset menu and write it like that, and then you also do instead of a regular thing you do a mono object. You do a scriptable object, and then we can save out some colors. We have I'm not sure if we're gonna call it strawberry blueberry color or if we should call it red and blue. Or if we should make it a dictionary, which is like a color palette where we can name them ourselves.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, just laughing at your red and blue and. We can also call it strawberry, blueberry, etc., etc.
Yeah, let's go with the berry.
We're only gonna have 5 colors.
Yeah,
We're having 5 colors. What's the 5th color?
It's gonna
I
be
wrote it in my script.
one color for the pickups.
There was 1 color for the pickups. There was 1 color for strawberry, blueberry, mushroom. Oh, there was flora as well.
Flora, yeah.
Flora and
Because you can
fauna,
talk
yeah.
to
Random
bushes and stuff.
Bushes.
Yeah.
Not to everyone. don't worry, it's fine.
Important feature in the game: talk to bushes and trees.
So we have to make this then a scriptable object.
There is one true
True
color,
color.
the
Color.
color of love. It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
So
We're being cheesy, so I mean.
Yes, we're the cheesemeisters.
Cheesemeisters.
Right.
Yes, Winky. You got a problem with that? She made a weird sound. Yeah, so we were gonna make that, I guess. So, but can we just put that in the same file? Or do we have to have it as a separate file? Guess we can just create it in the same file, right?
We can try.
I think you can.
So, yeah, maybe. But are we going to be using these colors for anything other than the dialogue? Are we going to be having other places where we're going to have like this preset? Not that I can think of. So you can try to just copy this and paste it into the dialogue
I
script
just
and see
wonder
if
if
it
we're
works.
gonna be using it maybe in the cutscenes, but no, I don't think even in the cutscenes.
Oh man, you should really have some Mr. Pip's channel emojis. Yeah, we are pretty poor. We should do that.
Actually, yeah.
Best thing I can do is this. That's my
Yeah,
favorite
that's my
emoji these
favorite
days, but it's not.
We need to make a Mr. Pips emoji.
Yeah.
We need to make them. We need to make a live Mr. Pips emoji pack.
With all the blueberries and stuff. Yeah,
Can they be animated? Like emojis?
I don't think so.
So I haven't used Twitch that much, so you have to let us know.
That's pretty naff blueberry emoji. No, he seems very happy about that. Yes, dreamer hug. Fryers into the strawberries as well. Right. Try to just paste it on top of the script and see if it works.
But don't eat strawberries with cream. That's cruelty to strawberries.
Why? So good though.
It's cruelty to strawberries.
I love my strawberries with cream. Whoa!
That's murder. You can't kill the strawberries. Think about all the Mr. Pips. You can never look at a strawberry ever again without seeing Mr. Pips's smiley face. By the way, serializable is probably redundant there, though. You would add it to plain classes to make them serializable.
Right.
Okay.
So you basically don't need system serializable on line 13, I'm guessing.
I'd assume so.
Yes. And we don't want gradient, we obviously want colors, and we want to name the colors.
Where is gradient? I didn't see gradient. Oh, gradient, yeah, we want the colors. Is it just color like that? Yeah. So I guess I'll just put lots of them.
Yeah, well, it's the 5 colors, right?
Yeah.
And we should probably call it something other than lighting preset. We should call it like color scheme.
Okay. I want to write UR, but I know that in coding I shouldn't. So.
Yeah. Well, the guys from the UK here. Do you write color with the U when you're coding, or do you like refrain from do color in your? Yeah. I find that hard. I usually do. I go with the U in my code quite frequently.
Mushroom. Interact. And what was the last one?
Fauna.
Flora, not fauna. It's flora.
Yeah. Close enough.
File name. I'll just call it color library.
Okay.
That was a good idea.
You didn't go with the scheme? No, okay, we go with library. Fine.
I like libraries.
Yeah. Then you don't need the word preset, surely.
I don't think so. Menu name.
Scriptables, and then color library.
There you go.
Right.
We don't specify the color, should we specify it after here? Or just
No, you leave it like that, I think. And let's see if it throws errors now, or if it was cool with us just throwing it in the same file. Some warnings. Default will be null. That's a different.
Signed.
Yeah, that's dialogue. That's deprecated one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Where is it?
So you need to actually create it, like
Oh, shit, I forgot.
I mean in the project you need to like right click and utilize it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's how you do it. Yeah,
So
okay.
you can throw it into textures maybe, because that's a folder which don't have a lot of shit in it, and it's usually for the UI.
It's mostly for the
So
UI.
create scriptables, wasn't it?
Ah, yeah, that was it. There you go. Color library. There you go. And then we've got a strawberry.
Yeah. Should we just name it color library? Yeah, we can call it.
Yeah, color library's cool. I like color library. Everyone loves color libraries.
Well, what about calling it dialogue colors? Okay, we can stay with color library. I see how upset you are. and she goes with a U in colors. I was learning UK English, but using US everywhere, so got used to US spelling, but can't force myself to say aluminium. Is that so different in British and American English?
I do not know actually.
Thought aluminium was aluminium. Am I saying it like weirdly?
Aluminium, I think that's right. We don't know.
Aluminium.
My dad doesn't like when Krista says roots though.
Yeah, routes.
Yeah, you say route.
I'm gonna wait. That was how I said it in the past. I'm saying roots.
Krista's doing it better now.
Yeah.
US spells it like this.
All right. Aluminium and aluminium. Yeah, you gotta keep the I in there.
Yeah.
Like it's pronounced aluminium.
Exactly.
You don't skip the I.
Nobody skips the I. I'm crap at spelling, by the way. Just Krista spells worse than me though.
Well, that's because I'm dyslexic and it's not my first language.
What? You kept telling me it was your first language.
Might have been lying.
Where?
I feel like the colors you're picking are very saturated. Well,
I know I'm doing that on purpose because I don't know what the background is going to look like, which is why it's important. It is 9 a.m, guys. Remember to go get a cup of tea or a coffee, or if you want to really splurge, have a nice hot cocoa.
Aluminium. Yes, prior.
It's an interactable. I'm going to go for a yellow.
Yeah, I was thinking a yellow for it.
Yellow. Oh, kind of like orange though.
But I was thinking this is going to be the background color. I don't think it's the font color.
Oh. Oh, well. We'll get to that colors afterwards.
We haven't really designed our UI, so we kind of just like hack together as we go.
I think it's actually better to change the text color and not the background, because the background will always constantly be the same color, which is nice and easy to read. And you know what I'm like with contrast? Yeah.
I think we should use white color with dark colored background. White text, I mean. That's my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong.
I love how it's just that if you want to research that, you just write conversation on the top there. There you go. I think it's all different text color. Nope. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out eventually. Yes, more coffee.
Talking of which, we actually boiled the kettle.
That was like an hour ago.
That's actually an hour ago.
That was actually an hour ago.
It's still kind of warm.
It's really windy outside.
Wow, that is, yeah. We heard the wind tear in the house.
You don't like when it's windy. So, no script asset for color library. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like this for the time being. It's like horrendously saturated, horrible colors. We will get back to it later. It's better to have horribly saturated colors and to have the right colors from the get-go, right?
I love how we both did. Oh, I give up with you. Yeah. Right, so in our code, we now need to utilize this.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So I think in the params,
params,
you would take a serialized field and need our color library.
There you go, got it.
Claire's so scared of doing squirrely brackets on my keyboard because she mixes up the Alt and the Windows key.
And it opens up random programs and I'm like, what?
I really dislike that shortcut in Windows where you do like Windows 8 and it launches program number 8 on your taskbar. I was like, I didn't want that. Like, how am I supposed to... Yeah. I haven't found a way to disable that.
Did I put on the dialogue script? I'm not sure. Did I?
Yeah.
I haven't declared it, have I? Why is it complaining?
Yeah, because you need a name.
Oh, I do need a name.
Color library. Or colors. Yeah.
There we go.
Should we put it above the entries? I think so, because the entries are going to be so long, so it's nice to have it on top.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, something like that.
Winky? Sorry.
Very,
There you go, and
very
then-
serene dogs today.
They're very calm. They're a bit distancified though. Yeah.
So I think what we can do is we do Fogside. Maybe he was talking about this. I'm not sure. If you go back to the code, you can do make sure that color library is editable. I think.
This one?
Yeah, I think you do system serializable in front of it. Or maybe that's why we need the system serializable on top. Because you should be able to edit the colors in here. No, like as a separate one. This copy line 28, do you see that one?
This one?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it needs to be placed up on line 35 or on line 14. Maybe try it on, or 12, I mean.
I'm thinking maybe put it on 12.
Yeah.
Because that's all of the...
We'll see if
where everything is
Fogside was right or not.
Public fields are automatically serialized. Just need to use it on the private fields to have those serialized.
Yeah, but I wanted the color library to be expandable because I saw that was possible.
No?
It did not. Can you look?
You need it only before playing classes which you want to serialize in the inspector.
So I'm expecting the colors to be expandable, and you can get all the colors viewable in here. And if you look back on Spoonie's script, he did manage to get that pulled off if you go over to his other piece of code. So he does serialized field private lighting preset on line 8 there. And he got that to open up and like display all his gradients.
It's not. I'm double clicking this, expecting to see where it is in the code down below, and it's like, damn it.
Yeah, it's half off screen, so people don't really see it, but that's okay.
Oh shoot! Sorry. No.
Because I think he got that to expand doing just this.
What's up?
Hello, doggy.
Oh, worries. You made a weird sound. Yay!
He wants his morning snuggles.
It was this morning, Snuggles. He was upset. Hello, Polar Junction.
Oh, hello, welcome back.
And Ziza's referring to serialized field, by the way. We have a can. This is Maureen's.
And this is how we do our work.
I haven't had any snuggles this morning.
You look kind of sleepy.
He does look sleepy. And he smells of popcorn right now.
Yeah, smells of popcorn.
Do not eat our dog. I'm watching you guys. Nobody's not eat our dog. Oh, you're so good this morning, huh? Good morning, little man. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you can enjoy the front row seat.
Mm-hmm. But if you click back in Unity, is it not working?
It didn't look like it.
No, colors is not expandable. Well, it's not that important. We can just leave it unserialized. Because we can edit it just by or clicking it on in the project thingy.
That's true.
Did you bathe him in popcorn?
No. It's very common that when you give dogs food that has what's it called again? Corn in it, that they will actually have pores. You know, they'll sweat through their pores. Their pores.
They have only sweating pores in their pores. Thus, their paws smell of popcorn.
Yeah,
and now we're sniffing paws on stream.
All cams are dog cam. Yes, and Winky's very jealous right now.
Fogside says Unity objects won't be serialized this way. Okay, maybe I have missed a detail. It's not very important for us anyway.
We're only been changing like once every now and again, so we need to utilize it now.
Yes.
Where do we put it? It was here.
So I think that in the next conversation or next sentence thingy,
Do you just have show paragraph?
No, so there's a section here which deals with if you look at either entry type break, entry type pickup, or if it's not break or pickup, it's just going to show paragraph. But in there, on line like 117 or something, we actually should have done, or maybe inside there, if it's NPC or if it's player, tend to pick different colors.
Yeah, but
so I think we actually should make more else if there. So like if NPC, if player. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the fact that NPC blueberry and NPC mushroom and NPC jammy are going to be different colors.
Yeah, but that's why we. Oh yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, that we're gonna use the preset and then select 2 colors or something, or we need to select an NPC color, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to have something which picks out the right NPC color from our thingy, which means we need a new serialized field on this script.
Okay. So we put a new serialized field first.
Good thinking.
If you put back serializable, serial, but remove scriptable object inheritance, it would work. Okay. I'm gonna undo what I did.
But remove the scriptable object inheritance. Okay, so we can just do public class color library without scriptable object. That's not that's gonna break things.
What are we gonna?
I think he means on line 15, remove the scriptable object part of it.
Okay.
But sounds dangerous. We can try. Is that going to break everything, Fogsite? Are you trying to just break our code? You can save and see if it breaks everything.
It will serialize in the inspector with all properties.
Yes, so that's what I was thinking, but also that we can save it out. So, but we can also edit it.
Okay, and now
it's... Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it now says color library is missing the class attributes.
Yes, okay.
So... Yeah, because we put that into the other one.
Okay, I think we need to use the preset and use the scriptable object thingy.
Okay, so
and delete line 13. Yeah, because that will not be what we want.
Okay, let's see what happens. Where is you snoring on stream? Are you comfortable? Are you telling me you're not comfortable? You want to go back in bed?
Yeah. He seems very chill.
It is actually very chill. This is have you got anything on you there, my fins?
He's fine.
No, he's got his fig fault there. Why are you still oh yeah, this doesn't have a color library. There you go. Are you gonna stop complaining now? I think it did. You can instance
the scriptable object
and set it up separately. Yeah.
Alright, so you can't do double up, I would assume then. But it's not so important to be able to edit it, so let's skip that. But what we need to do is to pick the right NPC color.
Yes. So, where were we again? This code is getting long. Okay.
I was thinking up on the top, we need a new serialized field after
that's
colors.
What we're gonna do. Yeah.
And something called like NPC color. But I'm not sure what type that should be. So how can we pick a variable name? That would maybe have to be an array, or what I'm. So we need this variable here to be able to pick out one of these guys.
Yeah.
So we can pick the right color for the NPC.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means that maybe we should make this into an array or a dictionary or something, and then we can use a string reference to it, or like an enum, or yeah.
Yeah.
Am I thinking about this straight? As other viewers like, I have no clue what it's on about, or being silly.
I lost you to color.
You lost me at color. Well,
I'm joking. That's man.
That's good. That's good.
Just make a variable of type color library.
I didn't. Well, we have variable of type color library, which is color. And then obviously we can do color.blueberry color, but how do we know that it's a blueberry color? We want to be able to pick one of them to be our NPC color for this one. That dog is so cute. Yeah, I think it's kind of distracting us from... No, it's not.
It's not.
Never
distracting. How Muffins?
Always contributing.
Always contributing. You're our HR manager, right, Muffins? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. You look sleepy. I am sleepy, Mommy. Yeah. Oh, look, he's so cute. Oh, yeah. We're getting distracted. We just need a little break. You know, our brains need a break, right, Myers?
I have an idea. Okay, so you have the color library with scriptable object, so you can
create an instance.
Yeah.
You set the values. Then you make a public reference to color library and set it to your color library instance in the inspector. Then
Yeah.
you use that variable to access properties in the...
That's exactly what we've done. On line 36, we are making a public reference, or not public, but a reference to the thingy, which is serialized, so we input it there. And so if I understand you correctly, I think we're doing that. But what I'm thinking we can do is to make a dictionary. It'll be a public dictionary.
I didn't want a public dictionary.
Okay, so when you need it, you just do example colors.strawberry color. Exactly,
Yeah.
but we want to be able to specify which of those dynamically.
So that when we have like a different NPC, because we're going to have mushrooms and...
Because the NPC doesn't know that he's strawberry or he's blueberry. We want to be able to tell him which of them to use. So if you make a dictionary and you do like this square bracket.
Oh, square brackets is okay.
You probably not done a lot of dictionaries, I guess.
No, I haven't. I've done them once.
No, sorry. Crocodiles. The
yeah, that's quite a difference, Chris.
Right, and you see it's T key and T value. So it's string, comma, color. Yeah.
Like that?
Capital color, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we name it colors. Space colors, right? Or we can call it like, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Like
yeah,
that.
got it.
And you can also, I think that's maybe fine then. If you save this out, we can now make or assign lots of different colors.
Inspector won't serialize it though. Won't serialize what? You would need something like Odin Asset with custom serialization.
Really?
Oh. Wait.
Does it not serialize dictionaries? At least it does it with lists.
For the dictionary, you mean? Dictionary.
So that's just the limitation of dictionaries. Why? I want to see it with my own eyes though. Just hit save and open it up and prove to me that it's not there. If you click on the dialog colors in the project now. In the project, bottom left. Right, it's not there. Right.
I think focus size, right?
Limitations of the default inspector. But what you can do, we can create our own structure.
Really?
Like I've done on line 28 down to 34, you can see I've created a struct entry, which is system serializable, which...
Yeah.
But then again, it doesn't make it dictionary based, but it can make a name and a color all belong together.
I'm also wondering whether one way we could do it is to just name the type npc.mushroom npc.
Yeah, that is actually one way of doing it.
That's actually not
that's maybe a better idea.
Because as long as we don't have a million of them, then we can do that.
We're just gonna have 4.
You could still make an array of structs, yeah. So we could do either or.
I think we're gonna go with your approach.
You think so?
Yeah. Because
I mean, we don't have a long list of stuff, so I think we should be able to.
Yeah, we're gonna have 4 different types of characters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just where you see the enum on the top there.
Where's enum?
On line 25.
Oh yeah, put more on there.
Yeah, so you just do NPC.
Can I do NPC dot?
No.
Or just like that space?
No.
Okay, can I do underscore?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I'll put blue.
Yeah, you can still do list with custom serializable object, but then we would have to reference it by index, and I really want to avoid indexes like, oh, I know the strawberry is number 0 and the blueberry is number 2, but yeah. Which would be okay with 4 different types, but let's do it with an enum now.
There you go. Job done.
I'm still kind of confused about what you're solving by making it a scriptable object. Yes, the reason we do an scriptable object is because we want to be able to quickly change the color scheme of the UI across all the dialogue characters we have.
And across all of our scenes as well.
And across all the scenes. So I thought that was a good idea, instead of setting the colors directly on each of the characters. And we're like, oh no, I want to tweak that blue. And it's like I had to go and fix all the characters.
Because that's one thing we were doing, wasn't it? That's what we were doing, and we were changing some of the text, and we had to go on each individual character, and it just took way too much time. So we thought it'd be easier to just pick the colors that they're done.
But I gotta say, this was pretty darn clever, Claire.
Yay!
Kudos.
I got kudos.
We have a
yeah, we set an error. What have you got a problem with?
But that's in the dial. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, because we haven't.
We haven't deleted.
We've got rid of the NPC now.
No. No. Well, oh yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know where it is on here.
Everywhere. Oh no, it's not everywhere. It's a few
No.
places. Wait a second. Is it maybe the scriptable object that we're still referencing?
No, it's here.
Oh, there it is.
Transform anchor type NPC. Oh,
It should be equal to player and the switch around. Yeah.
What?
Capital P.
Yeah. But
And then.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you got the anchor there. Okay.
Right. So it depends if the text. Right. We're switching subjects now. Now we're replacing the speech bubble, and we're switching it between being above the player or above the NPC. So that was that little.
That was a little quirk.
Little quirk there.
I did a custom system to do that across all the UIs some time ago.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess you have a bit of experience with what we're trying to do then. Right, now we have all our NPC thingies.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were all wrong.
Oh, well, they're all been, redone, I guess. Here's a pip, and obviously blue. Blue, and, did you forget mine? Did you forget your name? No, I don't want that one. I want that. There you go. No, and... There you go, I think I did it now.
Why do we need NPC strawberry? Oh yeah, we do actually have.
Yeah, we have Jammy.
I forgot we have an NPC strawberry.
Yeah, Jammy.
Yeah.
Jammy. Well, we could technically speaking use player, but I don't think it's a good idea, so we're gonna not roll with that. I'm just gonna break this down to size 9.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because it's irritating me. Yeah, so we got that. So that seemed to work. I think.
Yeah. Let's see if we can make these colors shine then.
So if there you go. We're doing this.
No,
No,
I think
it's
it should
not
be.
Where is it? Is it up? No, is it here?
Does
Here.
everybody's code look as messy as ours? Which is like 300 lines in one file and. Right.
Yeah. So I guess it's here.
I think down at where it says continue converse or. Oh, I have an idea.
I need to go make tea.
Okay.
I need to take a toilet break.
All right.
So if you have an idea, don't break the code.
What about we commit our work?
Oh, okay.
Isn't that a solid idea?
I think it's a bad idea.
Because if I break anything while you're gone, we can always look on Git and see what's happened. Bring it properly in.
Bring it properly in. Okay.
Yeah.
You should see my noodle cat renderer class if you think that is. I
can imagine the noodle cat will be a bit messy. I think that noodle cat is so cute.
Yeah.
I love when you're posting updates with the noodle cat.
Yeah, so cute.
And for people who have no clue what we're talking about, it's Game Dev Friends Club Discord. There's an official daily updates where we're posting our Game Dev daily.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's screenshots in there. And Fryer is working on a noodle cat.
Noodle cat. Yeah, I think one time you put like a little loader, and I was just watching it for ages. So I was just like, this is kind of addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started. We improved.
Dialogue colors VIP. Commit messages out the window.
Colors work in progress.
Yep. Push.
Remember to push your changes and back up your code, peeps.
I'm so glad I removed the feature in Windows. Is that when you shake Windows, everything minimizes. I can't stand that feature. You have to go into regedit and change it to turn it off. I'm so glad I did.
Right.
Push it. Right. Now we can do some coding. All by ourselves.
Don't let him make mistakes, guys. I'm watching.
You're not watching, that's the thing. I'm taking the leadership chair.
Oh, you cold?
I'll be switch over the dog cam now.
I need to sort out this little chihuahua.
Does she need a blanket?
She wants a blanket.
Alright.
You want the blankie winky?
And this is how she becomes Baby Yoda. We do think she looks a lot like Baby Yoda when she puts her ears straight out.
You're not really helping me out here. You're complaining. I hear you. There you go. There you go. Kind of more.
Entry, type. But she can move things with her mind. Yeah, she can. She can move us. We'll serve her.
your mug.
Here's my mug.
Your mug.
More tea. Or should we have chai tea?
Yeah, I'll try it actually.
Yes. So Claire's brother sent us like a pack of chai tea from the UK as a Christmas present, and we're really chuffed with our special collection of. Is it like finest chai tea or something? Yeah, it's enjoyable. So since she's not here, we can now break all our code. So I'm thinking we should take all the different entry types and set the colors depending on them. Maybe we should have a separate function, like that we have something show paragraph. Maybe we can have like a paragraph color function instead of like making this one bigger. Color. Yes, and let's make color paragraph. I'll make it below the show paragraph so they're kind of together. Void color paragraph. I wrote color with you. That's probably when you have two programmers on the project and one goes with you and the other one doesn't. I should rename that. Sorry, British English. We go in American. Right, and in here we will take the type. I love when you call variables type. It's a terrible name. But the type is going to be of entry.type. Right. So if the type.type no, yeah, type.player is equal to type. No, the lower. I get confused. That's too many types there. That's correct. So if it's player, set it to, was it color library? Color library dot strawberry. Oh, it's, what do we call this variable? This is what happens when I jump into Claire's code. It's called colors. Dot strawberry. What should we change that one to? So we have our UI in the canvas, in the dialog. I haven't broken anything yet. Okay. So I think it's the bubble set. We need to change the color of this. Yes. What? She wanted a text color. Alright, we do the text color. So then it'll be the text animation. The reason we have the set and any 2 up there in our dialog is because we using the, I don't know if you have you guys ever worked with content size fitter in Unity UI? It's really funky. But it allows you, to make the text expand the UI. But using vertical layout groups and stuff, you can only have one child, so that's why I have double up, and one of them is invisible and things like that. So yeah.
You seem to have switched chair.
Yes, I'll switch back again. But anyway, this one we need to change the color of. So the
I'm just gonna like be on top of you, like yeah.
Text Annie, no, text Annie.
This is why you need me.
Dot color is equal to. See, I made the setup which is gonna work now.
Nice.
Right, and then the question is, should we make it like inefficient but compact?
You need to keep your little sister warm, right? No, don't sit on her. Don't sit on her.
Good code. Should do else if maybe. I can do else. Some people hate when you don't do square leg brackets around if statements, but I love it. Your screen is in doggy cam, by the way. Thank you for telling me. Nobody looking up. That's a great thing. I can write as bad code as I want. I didn't realize.
It's super cute when you just have doggy cam. I just wanted to move it around.
We're lining up the doggy cam now. Oh, that looks.
Oh, I'm here. Oh. Oh, yes.
But yeah, thank you for telling me, Exy. This is the code I'm talking about. Making if statements without squirrely brackets. Top quality stuff. My turn to take a break.
What? No? No. I'm busy snuggling doggos. I'm not coding. So now it's time for me to break all of the codes. I thought it was supposed to be in dog cam mode. Yeah. Dog cam is way more important than coding. What has Krista done? If player else, there's an NPC, blue, guess, is going to be. Oh, he's gonna hate if I do the spacings wrong here. Crystal likes to line everything up correctly. Mushroom and let's see, strawberry and do we have? What was the other one? Pickup? Maurice, do you know? He doesn't know. He's pickup, I think. I'm just gonna go pickup.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm just lining things up so it looks snazzy. I know you get a bit.
I like how folks I was thinking it was supposed to be in dog cam.
Yeah, it definitely is supposed to be in dog
All
cam.
right, you're taking it a step further. You're making it into square box.
What? You like doing this type of stuff?
I kind of do, but I think that it's fine.
Now he's complaining. You like do it all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Blueberry color, mushroom color.
What about you guys? When you have a lot of things which repeats, do you make it into square boxes like this, or do you do the full square bracket and make it into 20 lines?
Did you call it pickup color or is it interactable? Is it, or is it based on what you've written up above?
It's based on, yeah, it's like that.
It's based on the ones which are in the thingy, right?
Oh, Briar says he used the switch statement. Of course. Why am I doing this with an ifs? Ah, yeah, it's an if statement now, and it works. We've written it.
Well, I'm a big fan of if statements. But I hate switch statements. They're ugly.
See? Right?
We made beautiful if statements instead.
Who needs switches? That's the thing about switches. You never think about them because you use them so rarely because you can solve everything with if statements.
Yeah.
So,
And I like to sometimes say like, oh yeah, but if we just take this and make this if statement into this, then it will work. You're just like, yeah, well, yes, yeah, we'll just roll with that. Like, okay. Morris is upset about this though.
He looks a bit funny.
It looks a bit funny. I don't know what he's doing.
Yep.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. So you got the anime. I don't know what the. I guess this is the text animation color, and it should change automatically, right?
Yeah, I think so. This might actually work, because I hooked this function like right in the next sentence thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Our house is gonna
That's the wind outside.
fall down. I don't know if you heard it, but like, yeah,
That was really scary.
the house is shaking from wind. It's not a very nice day here. How about you, XE? You're hanging out like 2 hours away from us. Is it like wind and terrible weather there as well?
Leave them alone and they're ugly if statements. Nah, you can never have ugly if statements.
Hello, Pip or Peak.
Peak.
Nice having you on the stream.
C# can now use single line notation with switches, by the way, but Unity doesn't support them yet.
Oh, really?
Okay. Didn't know that.
C# is really good at making developer comfort.
Well, the vertex color is changing there.
Yeah, but it's no text.
No thanks.
Yeah, you can take a look. What's the alpha channel like? Black, meaning transparent.
Where's the alpha channel?
You see the blue has a black line underneath it? That's alpha.
Oh shoot! Okay.
So if you go back into a
if I go back to our
scriptable
color.
thingy,
Yeah.
you'll see all our colors are completely transparent. That might help.
I did not know that's what it was.
It's pretty calm here, actually. Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, you're lucky.
How
Send
about...
us the same type of weather here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or maybe it's coming from here and heading that way.
We're
Towards
supposed to walk to town later, and I'm like, I don't want to blow away.
Yeah.
Oh, one time when we were in Swansea,
I like how Morris is still in the same position. Yeah.
we ended up having it where it was so windy, and Krister was living on the 19th floor, the tallest building in Wales, and just to get to his entrance, it was like this little corridor where the wind was just passing through it, and you couldn't walk.
Yeah, people were flying.
People were just like flying away.
I cycled once there. I was cycling forward, and then suddenly my bike was just going backwards.
And it's like the security guard in Chris's building saw I was struggling so much that he just like tried to come and help me, and it didn't work out at all. He was just like, I'm blown away.
Yeah, that was some crazy winds.
That was insane. Eventually we managed to do it when it was a little bit calmer.
That's in Swansea.
Yeah.
It's very windy there.
It's very windy.
It's a bit better in Norway. We don't experience it that bad.
No, we do every now and again.
Not this part of Norway.
He's watching himself on the doggy cam. It probably is, actually. We should probably install like a little Twitch screen for him so he can see what's happening.
Can you switch to doggy cam for a second?
Yeah, I can switch.
I should make like a remote so I can have control of it.
Oh. He's sleepy.
he was very sleepy this morning.
He was very sleepy this morning.
Maybe he has not had a good night's rest.
Well, not last night, but the night before. We woke up, all of us, the entire, family, us two and the doggos. It was a huge bang, and it just like vibrated our floor and the bed, and we all woke up, and we had no idea. We looked outside, saw if there was anything happening, but yeah, we don't know.
We asked the neighbors, and they also heard it, but we don't know what it was.
No, but it scared the bejeebus out of us.
It's funny though. I was in Drammen for Christmas Eve. I took the Oslofjord tunnel, and on the side it was zero snow. When I came out the other side, it was white. That is a bit freaky. Go into the tunnel, but that's a long tunnel that goes underneath the fjord in Oslo. It was like driving through the closet in Narnia. Yeah, right. You find the secret Narnia passage right there.
I don't like driving that Oslofjord tunnel.
Yeah, it's a rough tunnel.
I like the ferry because then you get to have Svele on the ferry. So Svele is like Norwegian, like super nommy. Would you call it kind of like a pancake?
It's a fluffy pancake.
It's a fluffy pancake. And it's really nommy, especially with brown cheese.
I think we're getting sidetracked. We should switch back to...
No, we're not getting sidetracked. We're talking about Norwegian brown cheese. This is important.
I need to get the Streamlabs remote on this here so I can control.
Svelor?
Sevelor.
Sevelor?
I don't know what that is, but I assume it's Svele.
I guess it's a new type of Svele.
Maybe it's a new type of Svele, yeah.
They made a new type of Svele. Yeah. Oh, I also saw when we were on the ferry last time. What's up?
Work.
Yeah. Work. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time we were on the ferry, they had like sausage in a waffle. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a Norwegian waffle, which is like has little hearts on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had it's called a pølse in Norwegian. They had the sausage inside a waffle. It was really weird.
I've not had one of those yet.
No, we haven't had one of those yet.
Julefergo. I'm not familiar with it.
No.
I'm a terrible Norwegian in terms of being familiar with my own culture.
Okay, I'm just too old, I guess. I don't know. Well, I haven't lived in Norway enough to be able to say anything, so,
Maybe I also count in that category.
Yeah, you kept going to Spain all the time.
Yeah.
So that was why. Yeah.
We live here now.
I live here now.
We haven't seen if this works.
No, that's why I'm doing
Maximize
it.
and play then.
Okay.
We need to see this in shining action.
Shining action. I do like that long line of blueberries. Let's have a look. Well, it's atrocious contrast, but yes.
It works.
It works. No? Okay, well, what we need to do now is...
It was an Advent show that was on TV a good long while ago.
Oh.
Right.
Then we unfortunately...
We do love our Christmas Advent shows.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put the mushroom on. I'm gonna put the strawberry on.
No, just test all the colors.
Yeah.
You're not gonna try to improve the contrast.
No.
Should we maybe make the background of the text not transparent?
Yeah, probably should. Where did you put that? Is it
so? If you look in the,
Double Annie.
Yeah, click on that, but click P to go into the prefab.
There you go.
Right, so you edit it everywhere, and then I just talked about this earlier. We have double up of these ones on top of each other.
Oh, Fogsight has to run. Happy Devin. Thank you, Fogsight. We hope you have a great day.
Thanks for dropping by.
And thank you for dropping
It's been
by.
a good morning.
Yes.
Hope you had a good morning too.
You've taught us a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah, actually, that was really helpful.
Moritz says bye too. Moritz, will you say bye? Yeah, he says
Morris says bye. Right, so here, how I set it up is that I have a dialogue, you know, the whole UI. And then you have the bubble set and the bubble Ani.
Ah.
And basically, one is the background.
And one is the animation.
And one is the text.
Yeah.
But you need it double up because you don't want the background to scale with the animating text.
Okay, yeah.
I want the background to be static and then the text to animate inside of it. So inside of here, we set the full text here, but it's invisible. See? Alpha.
Oh.
And then we have a duplicate of it, which is an animated version where the background is turned off. So you can see that this one is invisible in a way.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
I just disabled the image. And then we have the text here, which is then colored.
Alright, y'all, have a fun stream. I'll head to bed. Night.
Have a good time, Peak. Nice having you
It's
here.
nice to have you here. I hope you have a good night.
We'll be
Sleep
here next Saturday as well,
Yes.
if you want to join us.
And thank you for the follow, Bar Raider.
Cheers, Bar Raider.
Oh, I like that little emoji from Varric. Oh,
That's a cute
it's
one.
a cute one.
So yeah, we have them double up, and that's why. But this one is then the background color, which we can then set to fully black.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry,
Yeah, sure.
what's happening?
This is fully black. I mean,
What color do you want on the background? Do you
no,
want
it's
like
fine. We can just have black. No, it's fine.
slightly
Put
blue,
black.
like that?
Yeah, we'll roll with that.
And I think that's it. So we can save and play and see how it looks.
What is everybody up to today? Let us know in the chat. And yeah, make sure to have tea, coffee, cocoa, you name it.
Cocoa?
Yes, it's a Saturday.
You know, if you're in the States and it's like late in the evening, you're allowed to have cocoa.
But you're also allowed to have cocoa if it's a cold day.
And yeah.
And it's in the morning.
Or chai tea like us, yeah. Making UI in Godot is a pain in the butt. Yes, I can imagine. It was in Unity as well until they revamped their UI system. Right, so that works.
Yeah, it works. Hello. Here's a Pip. Hello. I'm Demary. Did you forget your name? No.
Okay, the color contrast is
It's
still atrocious. Peak cheered 500.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, that was actually the biggest cheer we ever had. So,
thank you.
new record.
And it's a corgi as well. Oh, Morris is happy.
Awesome.
Morris says thanks.
Then I hope you have an extra good night's sleep. That was a good way to end the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gonna be doing some good game dev to cheer him on.
Yes. And send in Moritz cool vibes.
Actually, since we're talking about the stream, I'm very open for feedback in terms of what we can do to make the stream more interesting or do more fun, because our stream is not very interactive compared to many streamers.
Yeah, we were wondering whether we should have a command where you can have dog cam go big. But
Yeah.
then people might abuse that, so we're not sure whether we should or not.
Wow, might be fun. We should probably do some things to make our stream a bit more interactive. And especially since you can collect these points and stuff like that now.
Oh
Stream's
yeah, that was our
integrated.
new thingy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't really gotten into how it works yet. I'm busy with making my game work, you know?
Yeah. I can't even change. What are you doing, Moritz? He's gone around the dog cam.
He's trying to find out what's inside it.
I can't even change text size in UI unless I upload a custom font.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds really horrible.
Yeah, what about like screen resolutions and like making things scale
Yeah.
dynamically? So Text Mesh Pro saved Unity's UI.
Yeah, but they're going to integrate that in the main one, aren't they? In the next version of it.
Well, next version of Unity's UI is going to be like CSS based.
Oh yeah, that was it.
It's going
Sorry,
to
my
be
bad,
even
yeah.
more powerful.
Oh, I'm going to love that.
Yeah.
I love working with my CSS.
You're plenty interactive, what you're talking about. Yeah, right. So we deliver in different ways compared to some streamers have the ping ping pings and things like that, but we talk with you, you know.
We'll talk with you. And then it hasn't given me a pip yet. Give me a bloody pip. I thought I'd get you. Oh no, I think I
You
disabled
changed
it.
all-
I disabled it, no!
But actually, we have then achieved what we were looking for.
We have actually done that. We just
Should
have
we just pick
horrible
some nice
interface.
colors?
Yeah, probably should. What would you say was a P, was it? Well, my shortcut is not P. I don't know what it is.
No, it's a shortcut conflict with.
Yeah, it's with the Pro Builder.
Yes.
That's it.
And if you go in, you can fix the shortcut and remove it for Pro Builder.
Oh.
So that's what I did.
Do that.
I like
There's a knob in
to
here.
press P to enter into the prefab. The background is fine.
Really?
Well, we should probably make our own.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I was thinking about the background color wasn't terrible. Maybe not great. Maybe tweak it.
You're thinking about the other colors, was it?
Kind of higher priority, that glaring red and the dark blue. Yeah, see, this is even more white. More white.
More right. Okay. Well, actually, I like to do this then.
Yeah. Okay, that's better.
One thing I do like about Unity's like color picker is that they have the saturation and the vibrance like right there.
HSL.
So
You
it's
like
very
it?
easy. I love using it, and then I get really irritated when I'm using other programs and they don't, and I've got to like click around to get it come up. So, no. Yeah, I think I do that. I'm gonna do here.
Good color pickers are important.
See?
Yeah. Okay. It's blueberry color. This one should probably be. This is mushroom, right? So make it bright orangey.
Bright orangey color.
Well, you got orange already. You just need to increase the luminance all the way up, right? Because it's gonna contrast on black or dark.
Oh shoot! Yeah. That looks it. Yeah.
Might work.
The interactable color. Oh, we made it this color. I didn't even know that. Oh, Laura.
Should have set the hue to the same on all of them, aren't you?
Yeah, I am actually. Just because I want to see if that's good.
Increase the brightness on that one.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that.
That might work.
Yes. One thing is I didn't do the pip, which kind of made me a little bit upset. Because I didn't see what the color was. Here is a pip.
Here's a pip.
Important. I can't think of anything really. I guess you could add like bot games or Twitch overlay games or people like that. I guess.
But like you personally, do you guys care about that stuff?
So we want what you guys care about.
Yeah, like, because there's a lot of things that people like, but like I don't like it personally. So.
Oh, way better contrast.
That looks nicer.
Yeah, it looks nicer.
I think we should have more.
The interactable color is not working.
Really?
Yes, because it's supposed to be yellow, and it's not. Am I using the wrong type?
You know what? Maybe it's not running, or something.
Maybe.
Because you can see here.
Oops, sorry.
Color paragraph. No, it should run before this one. Pickup type interactable color. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. If you have a look at this one, interactable.
Yeah, it's
color.
yellow. And what did it say? Here's pip. What color was that then?
That was red.
It was red.
That's not maximize on pip. Let's see if
Okay.
I need to also see if we got a pip in the first place.
You read chat often. That's the most important part, I think. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, because that's the part I enjoy about streams. So that's why I like to do that myself. It did.
Oh, you know. I tricked myself.
All right.
So if you go to Blue Mary, I left.
All right.
This is a pip in NPC strawberry color.
Right.
That was my own fault. I tricked myself.
Right.
That's not good. It's not good. Don't trick yourself.
Fool of a took. What?
You didn't say it in Gandalf's voice.
I'm not that good with voices. You know me. I don't have the booming voice like you.
I don't have the boring voice of Gandalf. Why do I have it? I don't know.
Right.
I'm good. I'm good at imitations. I think. I'm not sure.
Well,
please do Gandalf voice. Now you're gonna make me laugh, and I'm not gonna be able to do it. Fool of a took.
And who's gonna pass? You.
You shall not pass. There you go. Now we can get copyright complaints for it's Gandalf's voice.
Yeah, it was that good.
I'm not joking. Not that good. I'm okay, but Chris is worse.
Yeah.
I got an awesome say. Thank you.
But yeah, so this is working.
So we actually
One thing I
work-
really want to do is to add some more padding left and right.
Krista likes his padding.
Shoulder padding.
Or other type of padding. Whatever floats your boat.
So I think actually if you click on the bubble set, there is the vertical
Yes, you
thingy.
got padding left and right and top and bottom.
Yeah, so I have put a little bit more left and right, but try not 50, try 20. She loves her massive values.
Can
Yeah, okay.
never have enough of massive
That
hours.
looks nice.
25. See? Yes, it's like.
Well, it was half of what you initially wrote, so. Maximize so we can actually see it.
I'm working on it. I just received a pip instead. Oops.
Yeah,
Oh well. There you go. I got
Yeah,
a little follower.
we
instead.
have one follower.
Do they teleport with you? They do teleport with you.
Yeah, as I said, like once you reach a max distance.
That's a lot better spacing. Maybe a little bit too much spacing.
A bit too much
I think maybe
spacing.
20 was better.
Maybe
I'll
15.
admit defeat.
15?
Oh, I just love how they're just standing around all the so cute. Oh. Yeah.
It's starting to work.
It's starting to work. It's starting to have added cuteness. Oh, go away, you little rolling one.
It's causing trouble in the neighborhood.
He is. When I rewrote his script, he was actually kind of nicer. I think I'm gonna not make that happen. I'm gonna change his.
Or maybe we need to reduce his speed.
No.
No, we need to have him
We
speedy.
need to have his speed.
Yeah.
Winky is currently snoring, and Morris is.
He's gone. He's gone carpet mode.
Yeah, carpet mode. We often have multiple carpets. Winky doesn't like being a carpet though. Does she?
No, she thinks carpet and floors is lava.
No, she thinks. No, she doesn't think carpets are lava. She thinks the floor is lava.
So she always stays in beds.
Yeah.
That was
Like
nice.
we've got. You can probably see it in the corner of the dog cam. There's a water ball in the corner, and once her bed is near the water ball, she will like keep her back legs in the bed and stretch over to drink, and then she'll jump back into her bed again. And it's only like this tiny little strip of like floor in between, and it's like
Can't
no,
touch it.
Can't touch it.
Her paws are sensitive.
Sensitive paws.
Yeah, that looks nice.
It does. And I got a pip as well for that. Oh, you're so cute. I just go around in circles with you. Yeah, sorry. This is why we made Pips follow. I just don't run over my little precious little Pip. Go away. No.
Almost squished it. Squished the pip.
Squish the Pip. Why has it got like I guess that's just that background image. Yes, that background image. We've got to make a new image.
Yeah, of course. I'm just
We're
using the
gonna make an
default
But
stuff.
this little droppy thingy.
The arrow.
Arrow, yeah.
Does not look like an arrow.
Does not arrow. We've got a drop down arrow.
Well, at least that's the right shape.
That's the right shape.
We can roll with that.
We can roll with it. We can roll with
Maybe
it.
make it just like, is it full black? It's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Do that.
Hmm.
Should make the mini Pips jump on the shoulder and hitch a ride on big Pips.
Well, actually, that's something we need to fix.
But he doesn't really have shoulders.
No, that's also an issue.
That's an issue.
But for the rafting,
Yeah.
we're gonna be having a challenge.
Yeah.
When you're gonna have running around with potentially like, I don't know, 5 pips or something.
I
So
do like the fact that
we need to put the mini ones into the raft somehow. What's wrong?
I just like the fact that you can just look around.
Oh yeah, that you have camera freedom.
Yeah. I do like that in quite a lot of games.
Yeah, so this is working.
It's working, yeah.
Maybe the UI is not too bad.
It's actually okay.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of adjustments that can be made to it, but
But for now, this is
for now it
alright.
looks good.
Yeah.
But I don't like where Pips' anchor is for it.
Alright, you can adjust his anchor because he
I'm gonna
has
do that.
something called an icon anchor or something, which I'm using.
Icon anchor. This one. Yeah, because it's like
Move it a bit further up.
I think I'm gonna move it a bit further up. And see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd I just
One thing we
Oh.
haven't fixed is that the text can go off screen, but I don't know if that's something you want or not. Because that's something I was planning to maybe adjust. So if you turn far around when he's talking.
Yeah, I'll turn around.
No, when he's talking. See, you can.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Do you like that the text can go off screen like that?
I think that's okay.
Yeah. Or do we want to force the text to stay within the screen space? Because I was thinking to fix that.
Because then you could have it that it just like kind of stays there. You mean until you.
Yeah. What if you accidentally talk with somebody you don't see?
That's a good idea.
So we should constrain it within the screen space.
They could jump on top of Pips and grab a hold of that tip thing.
That would be kind of cute.
Yeah.
I imagine them always like hanging on that thingy.
Yeah, like, you know,
and
yeah.
Oh, then we should use rope physics on it. But yeah, I think we're not supposed to go there. This is a bit like, you know, XE with your game, where you're like, oh, what more features can we add? But we haven't finished it yet. Yeah.
Feature creep. Yes.
A severe case of it.
Oh, I got itchy ears today. Yeah, you were talking about the screen space. Yes. So we go on the canvas, I guess, or should we just
no. So back in this code, we are something called move thingy.
I need to have a look. Move bubble.
Move bubble.
Yes.
So here we take the world to screen position and take the position and sets it into the UI bubble set on any blah blah blah. We need to somehow limit so this position doesn't go outside of the canvas.
How do you do that?
I guess you need to know the size of the canvas and then like check if it's greater than that.
I'm wondering also as well, like, because you got world screen point. Didn't we see one time there was like world to something something?
I don't think there's any function to fix this.
Nah.
Because also we need to take, you know, if it's a wide piece of text, it needs to move further into the screen, and if it's a short piece of text, it needs to not move as far into the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that's true.
You see why this is complicated, but it's not that complicated because you just need to take the size of the rect, which is like rect dot width.
Yeah.
So let's just go through what this currently does.
Yeah, because you haven't showed it to me.
Yeah, I wrote this by myself the other day. So obviously we decide on which anchor we're going to use, either the player or the NPC.
Yes.
Then we take the anchor's position, world to screen point, and then we get a vector 2, which is an X and Y screen position.
Yep.
Then we move the arrow to that point.
Makes sense, yeah.
And then because the UI grows actually, you know, text comes from the top and grows down. So if it's a multi-line text, we actually have to move the UI back up again.
Okay.
To make it not go in front of the player, but above the player and grow upwards. So we take the height of the bubble set.
Okay.
But it needs to be multiplied by the UI canvas scale factor.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending on how the canvas is set up. So our canvas is always like 1080 in width.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But so you have something called scale here, 0.4275. You can see that scale changes when I do this.
Yeah.
And these values will be correct if you multiply it with this value.
Okay. But then surely we can use that rect, like UI canvas rect height in order to figure out.
So I think what we can do, just to start this off with, is to maybe print this. And I'm expecting to see that when it goes off to the... so 0, 0 is bottom left.
Yeah.
And when it goes minus in X, it will be off to the left. And minus in Y will be off on the bottom.
Can I do one thing though?
Yeah.
I wanted to just on Blue Mary was add something which is a little bit lengthier.
Yeah, a multi-line.
Yeah.
Maybe have fewer of them. But you can do Shift Enter and like, or
I
actually
did Shift Enter, but it didn't work.
No, you don't need Shift actually. You can just press Enter. So you can decide how the layout is of the text yourself.
Yeah. That's a double-edged sword about asking for others' opinions. You get answers like, just do this thing that takes 3 months to do. It'll be super cool.
Exactly. So we got
well, we have got sidetracked by quite a lot of those. Thankfully, it didn't take 3 months to make.
They have been worth it as well, though.
Yeah.
Right. We would never have a text that is this big.
No, we wouldn't. But we're getting all of the things there.
So you can see that it's printing the X value 200, 100, and we need to go further away, don't we?
Yeah.
We're not getting it. Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So now it's on minus thingy 40. Yeah. So I think we can actually figure out what's the size of the screen and see when we're reaching the edges.
Okay. Let me just fix this.
Yeah, make it a bit more reasonable.
I think 2-liner normally, because that's what I've been doing.
So if you look at the UI canvas, do you mind if I code? Okay, you code.
No hijacking.
Okay.
Do you know what happens when you hijack code?
Yes, it goes badly. So if you do like UI canvas and then dot, I think it has something called rect. Good if you just press R.
I could have done that, but I was like, nah, I didn't want to.
No, it maybe does not.
Pixel rect.
Get the render rect off the canvas. Okay, let's print what that is.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for following Crank Bang. Cool.
Crank Bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Cool username. You should stream where you both have keyboards. That could get interesting.
Oh god, that would be absolute disaster.
2 keyboards hooked up to the computer.
Oh gosh. That's a bad idea because Krista makes a lot of typos.
But then you dare to fix it. Don't print line 91. Let's only print 93. Otherwise you're gonna be
I know that I was gonna comment it out, but you distracted me by having to fix
That's
all of your
why I brought you
problems.
back on track again.
Yes, his house.
It's a pretty interesting idea, this is.
Yeah,
with the dual...
it could become problematic there.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Click on collapse if you press S. And we can see that it's saying 0049. Yeah, and it's changing when you change the screen resolution. So we now know
it's 10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. guys.
So we now know it's 10 a.m. Yeah.
We now know how big our screen is.
Yes, the width and its height, and then we just change that. Yeah.
Right. So when we exceed these values, then we should restrain within them.
It wasn't very happy with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's
So
make
that actually did work. The
Yeah.
pixel recs.
But we need to now make like a bunch of if statements, because that's the best way I can think about doing this.
If the UI canvas.
Now, if yeah, okay. Dot
pixel rec is more down, I guess.
No, then the dot more, because we need to work with x and y's individually.
Dot more.
So I think it's.
There is no more.
That's not what I meant. I guess left. Start with left.
Contains.
No, wait a second. What did we print here? It's x, y, width, and height.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can start with, well, we know x and y is going to be 0, but we can do width, for example.
What about contains? What does that do?
Oh, there's a function.
I can't read what that says. Returns true if the x and y components of point is a point inside this rectangle.
All right.
If allow inverse is present and true, the width and height of the rect are allowed to take negative values, and the test will still work.
So that's kind of ish what I was thinking of doing manually, but since it has it, why not use it? The only trouble I have with it is the fact that we need to also account for the size of the thingy. It can't just be
the size of the thingy.
Right, so when it's wider, we need to move further in. I feel you're bullying me.
So if it's wider, you need to do what? Go in? Focus in? Squeeze in? Yeah, I'm just bullying. What does this include then? Point.
Mm-hmm.
You sound so not impressed.
Yeah, I'm not helping you anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit unsure if this can really do it. Maybe there's some other things on the canvas which can do this for us. I can ask chat, if you work with Unity's canvas, do you know any way to keep something contained within the screen space? Because that's our kind of our goal here, to make sure that we stay within the screen, but not just that. If it's a larger object, also keep that one inside of the screen.
That's what you were trying to say earlier on. You just kept saying thingy all the time. I had no comprehension of what you were trying to say.
Oh, did I use the... Okay.
That's why I was like bullying you.
The word thingy needs to go out of my vocabulary.
That's kind of my fault.
Yeah, I learned that
when I'm tired, I start saying thingy all the time.
And I have no clue what she's talking about.
It's like, oh, you know that thingy over there? Can you fix that for me? It's like, just like
Do you mean this thingy or that thingy?
No, that thingy.
Yeah, right. So I think we should maybe consider doing it the manual way.
Okay. Unless somebody says otherwise. So we do widths, maybe.
Yeah, and don't call it because it's
Yeah.
girlfriend does that all the time.
Yeah,
right?
I think it might be I got it from my mother. My mother probably got it from my grandmother's French. I don't think she quite got it from her. It's probably something else in French. Le thingy. I don't know.
Le thingy. I think your French is disappearing.
No, but the thing I don't even know. I don't think I've ever heard my grandmother say an
No.
alternative to thingy in French.
Right.
Oh, but I want that apricot jam from her.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good apricot jam. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm coding.
You're stealing the keyboard. It's my keyboard, not yours. You're stealing my keyboard. Damn it!
You're gonna find the score list now.
I did it today. Yeah.
Right, so
We need to make sure it stays inside.
yes. Well, don't look at me. Okay, you should look at me.
Yeah. Because you got the scale. No, I don't know. I got confused by this point. UI is not my forte here. It's my forte in web dev.
In web dev,
Web dev.
Well, it's because we haven't worked a lot
I
with it
mean,
here. But basically, we should then set the pos x equal to the thingy. Let's start with the basic.
Pos x is equal to the thingy. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that word from my vocabulary and say UI canvas pixel rect width.
Winky is proper snoring.
Yeah.
Why is it saying two then?
So that's cool. What we need to improve upon this in the future is to also account for the size of the object, but let's just roll and see if this does something.
Roll with it.
And this will only work off to the right of the screen.
Everyone knows that's what he meant by thingy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even Visual Studio also knew it.
Yeah, so why do we need to do the programming ourselves?
Do you know what? They should have like an extension for it where if you type in thingy, it will automatically write something random.
Oh, that would be a good extension to have in your editor.
Needs to be made. Yeah, Winky, you agree too?
She agrees. Right. So, you see that? That kind of works. Right? It's only on the center. It doesn't account for the size of it. But you see when it goes out, it actually stays within the center.
Yeah, that's true.
You see it worked?
Yeah.
Now we need to do that for all 4 directions and account for the size of the object.
Yeah.
And it's going to be super efficient code. And I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but we've never done it before, so we're doing it this way.
So we're just gonna basically duplicate this.
Yeah.
4 times.
Well, before we do that, can we try to account for the size of it?
Okay. With the height?
No. What I meant is we need to take the UI bubble set dot rect dot width, and we need to subtract that width from the pixel rect width. Maybe we should. How should we do this? See.
What?
I have an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, you have ideas. If it involves thingy, then sure, go ahead. My coding brain turned off about half an hour ago.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if I should just hijack it, because my coding brain also seems to be in thingy mode.
Okay, well then you can take over thingy.
Because I'm having a hard time explaining it, because I'm also tired.
Because Chris is thinking about thingies all the time.
So what if we make a rect here? And call this like...
Thingy.
I'm just going to call it box.
We're gonna call it box.
Yeah. And it's equal to...
I think I already copied something, but okay.
Like that.
Minky? Thank you.
And if we have the pixel rect, we can then do box dot x is plus... we need to add a little bit to it. We need to add the UI bubble set thingy. See, thingy pops up again. Dot rect dot width times 0.2, or divided by 2.
Yeah.
Right? So we take half of it and add to the left side, and then we're going to take half of it add to the right side, and top and bottom, right? So we create a box which we need to contain within, which is based on the size of the I'm going to say thing.
I just came up with a really, really good idea. You know, you have like swear jars. So you stop, swearing all the time.
Yeah.
We should have a thingy jar, so every single time you say thingy, then you have to put money in there. I'm surprised there's no vector2.clamp in Unity.
Maybe there is, or rect clamp, for example. Rect.clamp or box. Yeah, because he understands what I'm trying to do here. Center, it's just I've never touched this. Contains. Well, that's
what we were looking at earlier.
Almost right. Min, max, left, height. No. We can learn that in the future.
In the future, there will be some learning.
So let's do x and y's first, because they are the same thing. So then will be the height, and on the width and thingy, the width and thingy. I need to add to my swear jar. We do minus, but it's then the height. I think that's going to create a box which is a bit easier for us to work with. So now if we do box here, right, then we can do box. And I'm going to make it into one-liners because it's fun.
Crystal likes to make it hard for Claire to read. I have code dyslexia. If it's written on one line, I don't see it anymore. I have maths dyslexia as well.
This is gonna get fun. I'm just gonna stay silent while I try to poke around here. Cause I got it in my headish, but it's kind of hard to talk.
Oh, there is, but you have to use it on the instance of a vector2. Oh, that's it.
Right, but what is it called?
Vector2.clamp thingy.
Definitely.
Shoot, I have to add to the jar now. Like you could do pos.clamp since it's a vector2.
Yeah, but this is not a vector2. This is actually a vector4.
Yeah, because it's a.
But
UI,
vector4 probably also has it, because I'm talking about the rect. It actually has x and y's width and heights. So I think that this might work, but we need to put this after that. So here we're gonna put the wording clamp to screen space, which is this shenanigans, and then
could you have least left space?
Okay, we can leave a space there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Move bubble.
Let's just watch our dialogue system burn with thingies.
If this works, I'm kind of surprised. Ish?
Ish.
No.
Had a bit of a.
That's not working right. It needs to be multiplied by the screen space scale. That's the part I missed.
Yeah, because you had that on the other one, didn't you?
So, yeah, actually, that's a good idea. We're going to make this scale into a float here. Float scale is equal to that one.
Hello, cart. And I'm going to call you cart. Cart.
Car out the wing. Pierce.
28 purse.
That was a complex username to read out.
How are you? I saw your Snuti HQ channel.
Oh,
we are good.
Awesome.
How are you?
Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining us.
Yes.
At the moment, we are fighting with
thingies.
A lot of thingies. We have made a thingy jar, so whenever we say the word thingy, we're supposed to add.
But it's an imaginary jar, because we haven't bought a jar yet.
No, we need one of the jars.
Jar now.
We're talking about the swearing jar, but for thingies.
For thingies. Because Krista's been trying to explain stuff to me, and it doesn't work when he just says thingies.
Yep.
Nice channel. Anyone agrees? Game dev. Cool. I'm gonna do design and art for your stream.
Oh right. That sounds nice. I didn't quite comprehend if you meant you're gonna do it for our stream or you're gonna do it while we stream. So that's why I just read it again. But it sounds nice.
Get it? You got it?
I think.
Working?
Is that gonna work then?
I don't know. We've got to try it out.
I think so. Find the website address on my Twitch account banner. Science Technology is one of the best games. Well, I'll have a look, man, and see what this is. Because at the moment I'm a little bit confused.
I think our code is confusing. That's
Yeah,
why.
might be that.
Oh shoot. I think it worked. Ish.
Wait a second. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was just wondering if that streamer gives me. Okay, I'll look. Is it working?
I'm not sure.
Not in the Y, but it's working in X.
Yes, it seems to be.
Okay, I think we have flipped the X, or maybe
so.
the crocodiles or something.
Probably. Let's have a look. These ones?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, turn that one around.
This one?
Yeah, and the next one around as well. I think that's gonna be better.
This one to that one.
Yeah.
That. Whoa, shoot. Let's go and have a look. Oops, shoot. Not press pause. You're setting X instead of
Oh,
Y.
right. Look back in the code. I was just wondering, I'm a bit confused with cart-out viewing, if that's a bot spamming us with advertisement, or if it's a genuine person.
Okay, wait a second.
Because it looks a little bit like advertisement to me, but I haven't seen it phrased this way, so this is new to me. Anyway.
Yeah, because we've got pos.x, 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 pos.x.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Y.
Okay, oh shoot, I'm just undivided here.
Yeah.
That's why. So that's why it didn't work.
When you get faced with new types of advertisements, it's always a bit confusing, but people find new ways all the time.
I'm gonna do this. Okay, shoot, did it work? Let's go here.
Let's see now. Yeah, it's working, except
yeah, it's just being a bit...
we didn't do the height of it.
Oops.
Did we?
No, I think I did. Yeah, I did the height. I put the position that, but I didn't change the crocodiles.
No, I don't think. Let's just read it. I'm trying to see if there's any mistakes in the code there.
The first sentence. Oh, okay.
Looks human made, but the rest seems like copycat pre. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just fix that. But thank you guys for helping me out as a noob at Twitch. There you go. I used the ban hammer.
Chris is mean.
Yeah, I know.
What we've done here?
I don't see the mistake.
So, box.x is equals to erect width scale. I'm not seeing it neither. Then you got there.
Hammer. Okay, let's play the game again and try to see if there's the mistake.
Yes, let's see. Maybe I should maximize on play so we can see a bit more, or just leave it little.
Maximize on play.
Okay.
So we can really get in to see if we manage to clamp this or not. With our beautiful clamp approach.
Clamp.
So it goes XY on. Oh, you see, it works, except it doesn't account for the offset.
Oh.
Right. So I move it up. So it is working. It's just a bit too far above.
Yeah. Where's the offset?
So on this line, we move it up a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But what if we do that movement beforehand?
Ah.
But the thing is, we also want to not apply it to
the bubble.
The bubble.
Yeah.
So it kind of means we need to, but this one also needs to be clamped, or maybe it doesn't.
I don't know. Does it?
Actually, I have an idea. Let's try to move all these lines up above 290.
Let's have a look. Let's see.
I like how line 108 turned out now.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, line 108. 107, not 108. There you go.
Right.
Let's see if this just breaks down. I know, Winky.
Okay, so this has the opposite issue.
Yeah, and the little arrow's gone. It's like, wah!
Just hang on, just kind of move it slowly. The arrow is a bit slow, but what you can see is that the arrow will go to the left. Isn't that neat?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right? So it kind of flows separately, which I like that. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little arrow below the blue brewery, and it moves along it. That's nice. We're gonna make the arrow bigger, and maybe part of the box, so it kind of feels like it's a speech bubble. But I think it has potential.
It's potential.
But as for why it's acting like this, I don't quite comprehend yet.
No.
The wind has reached Halden, right?
Sorry.
It seems to be gone here now.
Yeah, it seems to be gone.
Is our stream good quality? Because it's very poor quality on...
I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Maybe the wind caused it to happen.
No, it seems fine now. I don't know. Let me know
if it's reached Holden, it'll be fine. It will be over in a few minutes. There's gonna be a few scares, and then you'll be fine. So yeah, the glitchiness.
Yeah, it almost worked.
Almost.
It does the opposite of what it did earlier, isn't it?
Hmm.
Should we just try to fix that and then wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
So.
But I was also wondering, should we be doing this in terms of how where you can have a look around, or?
I don't want to lock the camera because you don't know what camera position is in beforehand unless you make predefined camera positions. That is possible as well, that each conversation has a predefined camera, but it gets kind of annoying.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Okay, no, I agree with you.
So I think it's just to let the camera flow. But what I find weird, what if we just do I have an idea. Times 0.5.
The stream has cut off a few times in the last 10 minutes or so.
Alright, maybe it's our internet then, because...
our internet likes to be dodgy.
Streamlabs says we've not lost any frames or anything, so it's probably our internet.
Blame our internet.
I was thinking this could fix it.
Well, it doesn't seem to be very happy.
But why is it complaining?
Because you...
Cannot implicitly convert... double float. It's supposed to be enough there. So what I'm suggesting that we do is take half of it before and half of it afterwards. It looks very ugly right now, but if the theory of it works, then we can see if that did the trick or not. And I don't quite understand why it would work, but that's not so important, right? How that does work. See?
Oh, we did it.
Right? The text always stays on screen. It's a bit too large font size, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. But we'll get around to it.
Yeah.
This is a story. Hello, here's a Pip. Did you forget your name? No.
I like how that conversation went. Here's another Pip.
Did you forget your name? No.
I love that. How many Pips can we have then? Oh, I'm talking to the wrong person.
Oops.
Well, we have fixed our dialogue system. Aren't you proud of us today, Claire?
I'm proud of us.
What?
Just like that emoji.
That's a cool emoji, man.
So let's see how many Pips you have.
Do you see that dust cloud down there?
You're lagging it out now. Okay. Let's see how many Pips you actually do have.
Okay, we're good. Sorry about the lag, but I think the lag. I love all the dust they're kicking up. Let's go, guys! Go! Scurry! Whoa, and then everything starts lagging. I think it's the physics engine, which gets a bit too much to do because we're asking them to,
There's only going to be 6 Pips.
Yeah.
Not as many as Chris has made. Mini Pips army!
Yeah, so I don't think we need to optimize this script much more. think it's optimized enough as it is. I like how it. Oh, so much fun.
So cute. So
Oh right,
cute.
we didn't try this.
Oh man. It's a Pip army.
Yeah, we need to fix our jumps.
We do need to fix our jumps.
Maybe in the future.
But like, we had this idea 4 days ago, and yeah, this is what happens when you think about a great idea and you don't implement it quite 100%.
Wow, they're pushing me through the air.
They're helping you. They've been a helpful army. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
We have one lily pad which is a bit more bouncy than all the other lily pads, and that's just this one lily pad here. But yeah.
Hello.
Let's see how they go in water. Yeah.
Because they're smaller, they don't have to tumble around.
They move very weirdly back there, but they work.
Strawberry train! Yes! The best type of train.
We found Blue Shady.
Hello, Blue Shady.
Hey man, shh, trying to hide here. Don't tell my wife. Take this, here's the good stuff. You received the pip.
Another pip. Uh-oh.
And that pip bugged out.
Yeah.
For every pip there is, we increase the distance they need to stay from the pip by a little bit, which is why it creates the pip train. And I guess
they're kind of scared of Mr. Pips. He's a little bit too cute.
Yeah, I'm way too much fun here. I'm starting to feel really hungry. What about you, Claire?
Me too, actually.
Yeah, I'm really satisfied with the progress we made today.
Yeah.
Now we need to just replace all the dialogue systems so they're not like this.
Yeah, that's true.
And use the
that's
new
not
dialogue.
That's not gonna be a fun thing to do on stream. So
yeah,
did another time.
That's really nice. All the lag we just had, we're not dropping any frames.
I know. I'm impressed.
And yeah, you can see on the stream that our camera moves smoothly, but
Unity is
Unity is lagging. Awesome. That's how I want it to be. Right.
Anyway, we're going to wrap up the stream now, guys. Thank you so much for watching our crazy dialogue shenanigans and strawberry shenanigans as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of fun having all of you guys taking part and being here.
Yeah.
So.
And remember to hit that like and subscribe. Smash it. Oh, it's not.
No, that's on YouTube.
That's on YouTube. All right.
No.
Are we on Twitch now?
We're on Twitch.
Right. We'll be on YouTube soon enough, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be a devlog we'll work on next week, maybe?
Yeah, next week, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to start working on a little mushroom character next week as well.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
Because he feels forgotten.
I hope you guys are going to have a productive game day weekend as well.
Yes.
It's been a very productive morning.
And thank you for the follow, E. Blair Sylvain.
Mr. E. Blair, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Yes.
He likes that Pip Army, that's why.
Right. Oh, check this out.
The chill Karen.
Morris says goodbye.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Right.
So
yeah. Have a good time, guys.
Good time.
And we will see you next time.
Yeah,
and
we'll be here next Saturday, so you can join with more crazy shenanigans and more progress.
And as I also say at the end of the stream, you're welcome to drop your links in the chat if you're on Twitter or something. Yeah,
we'd love to get to know you guys better.
If you're working on cool stuff, just you're welcome to share it. Thanks for the stream. Breakfast, then dev time for me. See you next Saturday. Been good, XE. Yep. I'll see you around.
Have a nice breakfast and have a nice morning, evening, or whatever you're.
And we're gonna have 11 Cs.
We're gonna have 11 Cs. We are.
Yeah.
But it's only. What time is it?
It's
only 10:30, so we can't have technically speaking 11 Cs.
I'm gonna have early 11 Cs.
10:30.
Okay, we're gonna be second breakfast then.
Second breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
Second breakfast, yeah.
Right.
Have a nice day, guys.
Have a good time.
Bye bye.
See you around.
Oops, I don't have the thingy. Just have a naughty agent thingy.
Bye.
Bye bye.